Hi everyone, in this video we will learn about the concept of optic, in this case mirror and lens. So we know there are two different of mirror, which is concave mirror and convex mirror, and there are two different of lens, which is concave lens and convex lens. In this simulation I will show you how light will affected by this mirror and lens. In mirror, of course, light will be reflected, it will bounce back because it's a mirror. While in lens, it's a glass, so light will pass through, oh, wait. Uh, Light will pass through, but it not just pass through, but it also change direction, like this. In the mirror, it will be reflected, and for the lens, it will be refracted. Light will be uh, pass through, but it change direction. Now, we can see the difference between concave and convex. In concave mirror, the one at the top left, we can see it focus the light into one point. And in lens, the concept of focus the light into one point is in convex lens. So we can see it's the opposite in concave mirror and in convex lens. So that's why the ray diagram, how image will be created in concave mirror will be similar with convex lens. In concave lens, we can see that the light spread out, the same thing for the convex mirror. That's why concave lens and convex mirror, the image characteristic, the image created will be also similar. Okay, so how light uh, reflect or bounce in the mirror and how light is refracted in lens will affect how image created. In this simulation, we can see the concave and convex mirror. Let's start with the concave. The yellow cross is the focal length, the focus length. And then if I put the object close to the mirror, we can see that the image created behind the mirror. And it's upright, it's not upside down. If I put it further and further, we can see now the image become upside down, inverted, and it is real because it's created in front of the mirror. It is real. This is the position of 2f. We see the focal length is 100, and this is at 200. The position of image and the object and the image is at the same place. We take the object further, we can see it becomes smaller. If we compare this with the lens, it will be similar with the convex lens because concave mirror and convex lens have same characteristic, which is we say it as a convergent. Convergent mean it will converts light into a single point. Convergent. It will converts light into one point. Concave mirror and convex lens. While concave lens and convex mirror, it's not convergent. The characteristic is divergent. Diverge, it make the light spread out. Okay, so concave mirror and convex lens has similar characteristic. Let's compare this. Okay, now just like you see in the left is the concave mirror, while in the right is convex lens. Okay, let's start with this one. When the object is close to the lens, we can see the image is upright, it's not inverted, and it's bigger. On the left, in the mirror, you can see a similar characteristic. If we put it further, we put it far away from the mirror, Now the image become upside down. In the lens, it's also do the same thing. When we put it a bit further from the lens, you can see that the image also upside down. It's bigger, the same bigger, and then here it the position of 2f. This is the position of 2f. The size is similar, and if you put it further and further, now the image becomes smaller, smaller and inverted. The same thing will be happen on the concave mirror. Okay, so that's the similarity between the concave mirror and convex lens. Now, if we compare with the convex mirror, so this is concave and this is convex mirror. In convex mirror, no matter how far or how near the object, it's always produce upright, not inverted image, and it's somehow always smaller. As you guess, it will be similar with concave lens. In concave lens, the image created, you can see, no matter how far or how near, the image created always smaller and it always upright. It's impossible for concave lens or concave mirror to produce inverted image. It always upright. See? So that's the comparison, the similarity between convex mirror and concave lens. So from this characteristic, we can use these tools to a lot of application. For example, in concave mirror, because it can create uh, something like this. The one, okay, the image will be bigger and upright, not inverted. We can use this as magnifying mirror. Magnifying mirror can be used in dentist mirror or makeup mirror. Maybe some of you use this in your room for makeup. And then concave mirror can also be used in like a parabol because it converts the signal. This shape converts a signal of the satellite from the satellite into the receiver at the center. While convex mirror, we can see the convex mirror. The characteristic is always smaller and it always upright. It's impossible for this to upside down, so it can be used for vehicle or street mirror. Why it's not concave? Yes, you can imagine in concave when the object is too far, it is upside down. So it's if you use concave mirror for let's say vehicle mirror, you can see upside down people riding in the bike upside down. The sky is on the bottom. It might confuse the driver. So why not use plane mirror? Why we use convex? Because the image is smaller. It means it can cover a wider area or wider range of area, and it can make the person or the driver can see a wider area. For the lens, there is a lot of application also for lens. Mostly, but you can use in eyeglasses, and then camera, a telescope, and microscope. Google's there's a lot of application for lens. For microscope and telescope, mostly it use the convex lens because concave lens always produce smaller image. So the telescope that produce smaller image will be useless, right? Telescope should produce a bigger image. That's why we use this. Something, this one. This can produce a bigger image. So we use convex lens for a microscope, for telescope, and also for a projector because this convex lens can produce a real image. This is a real image. It's like something like this. Something like this. So light from the source will be focused into a screen, and then you can see the picture or you can see the text in the screen. So the projector also use convex lens. Okay, so what about the calculation? The calculation will be simple. I think you already remember the formula. 1 over f equals to 1 over di plus 1 over do. But let's check it with the simulation. Let's say concave. Let's say the concave. I have focal length with 100 centimeter from the mirror. You can see the cross, yellow cross there. 100 centimeter from the mirror, and then wait. Let's put the object the top the top the edge of the pencil at let's use 50 make it easier to calculate. 50. Okay, 50 centimeter from the mirror. So we can use the formula 1 over f equal to 1 over do plus 1 over di. The focal length is 100, and then do is 50. Do is for the object, di is for the image, and we can solve this equation. Sorry, 50. Okay, we solve this equation by changing this into the left. We move it to the left, it become negative. Okay, then like this. Wait, I will make it bigger. And then we make it into 2 over 100. Okay, so we get the 1 over 100 divide minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 over 100 equal to 1 over di. So we get the image distance is 100 centimeter. Oh, sorry, minus 100 centimeter. And because it's minus means it is virtual. Virtual. In the mirror, virtual means behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. Okay, let's check with the simulation. Behind the mirror, it's correct, right? And then 100. 100. Let's see. Oh, not right. Wait. Yeah, almost 100 lah ya. Yeah, so the experiment and the calculation might be different, but that's how you use the formula to calculate the image distance. And then what if we use for lens? It will be the same. Let's use the concave lens or convex lens. Concave. Let's use concave. Oh, convex deh. Convex is similar because convex lens is similar with concave mirror. So let's try for convex lens. The focal length is 80, and then let's use 240. Okay, 240. I think 240, something like this. 240 centimeter. So the object is 240, and the focal length is 80. The formula is the same. I just need to change this into 80, and the distance of object is 240. We do the same thing. We change this here, minus like this. Now it will be 3, and this is 240. So 3 minus 1 will be 2 over 240 equals to 1 over the I. So the I will be 240 divided by 2, 120. Let's check in the simulation. Hopefully this is correct. 120, 120. Ah, yes. Wow, good, very precise. 120. And it is positive, so it is real. Real means in the lens, or the lens is on the other side with object. So it's in different side, yeah, different side, different side with object. Yeah, so the object is on the left and the image is on the right. This is what we call as real image. Just like in the projector, you want to create real image. Real image can be projected in projector in the screen, but virtual cannot. So just like this projector, it can be produced on the screen at the other side of the lens. This is what we call as real image. Nah, something like this at different side with the object. So the term of virtual image is a bit different between mirror and the lens. Okay, for the concave convex mirror. Now, for the convex mirror, the focal length is negative because the focal length is behind the mirror. So we can measure it like this. So this is the focal length. The focal length. I can change it. Let's say this is let's use another number. Let's use 120. Okay, 120 centimeter behind the mirror. Remember that in the convex mirror, the focal length is behind the mirror for the convex mirror. And then the object, let's use 100. 100. Okay, let's use 100, something like this. Okay, so for convex mirror, so this is what you need to remember for convex mirror, and also for the concave lens, because they are similar in concave lens, the focal length is negative because it's behind the mirror. So in the question, if we use the focal length 120, in the calculation, the focal length should be minus 120. You put the negative sign in the focal length. And for the DO, we use 100. So let's just put into the formula 1 over minus, or let's put the negative sign here, equal to 1 over 100 plus 1 over the I. So we get minus 1 over 120 minus 1 over 100 equal to 1 over the I. Okay, and then okay, samain ribut aja. This is 10 over 130 minus 12, 1 over the I. So we get minus 22 divide 1200 equal to 1 over the I. So we get the di become negative 54.5 centimeter. Okay, let's check. Negative, it means it's virtual behind the mirror. The same thing with the concave. So it's behind the mirror and it's about 54 behind the mirror. Let's check it. 54. Yeah, I think I'm correct. Around this is 40. Between 40 and 60, it's 50. Yeah, more than 50. We can say it's almost quite precise. The answer 54 behind the mirror. Okay, I think that's it for this review about concave and convex lens. So things that you need to remember is this: in convex mirror, the focal length is negative, and also for concave lens, the focal length in calculation it should be negative. Okay, thank you for listening in this video.